Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to talk about us, the human, but the side that not everyone likes to see. My name is Ezequiel Armenta Lechuga, and today I want to make you know that the humanity is a cancer, the smartest species that ever lived, and yet the most selfish. When I was younger, I was studying the human body, how it works, and the illnesses were something I got really interested, and the one I chased to study more was the cancer. But what is the relation between the earth, the human, and the cancer? Well, let's think about the earth as a living organism. Maybe give it a name, like the ancient Greeks did. We can call it Gaia. And if we make a series of analogies, we can say that every living being is a cell. Each species has a type of cell, populations will be tissues, and ecosystems will be Gaia's organs. From this point of view, if we examine the behavior of the human population, we can find a certain parallelism with the behavior of cancer cells. We grow exponentially, and as we grow, we're destroying other tissues and even organs. We're extinct species and ecosystems. We all know where a cancer leads. It is not treated on time. The death of the affected organism, and with it, the end of all the other organisms that live within. All the species have one thing in mind since the ancient times: survive. And this affects the human species as well. But when this necessity is fulfilled, the other thing that remains is the desire of comfort and vanity. And these two agents only occur with the humans. We only want our lives to become more and more easier, without even thinking in what comes next. If this doesn't affect our life directly, obviously. And we have millions of examples. The car is one of them, and the most common. A way to get to places faster and easier. But in exchange, you pollute the air with all the gas that this machine needs. And only we pollute driving it. We pollute even more building one. But let's not focus only on comfort. Even the maintenance of the population creates another agent. All the mist industry causes a massive damage to the world, and it is demonstrated by the scientists that this is the number one source of pollution. And the fact we just using animals without caring anything about how they live, if you can call live the conditions these animals are until they die. They are in a very small place, days and days, only for being used like some other object by the human. And not only animals in farms are affected by this, even the animals that are in the wild have the risk of being hunted by some stupid human that do not appreciate the nature and the life that keeps us. The animals are so exploited that all the animals are in danger these days, and the only way of survival is staying away of the human as far as they can, because otherwise we use them as a sort of food or even as a way of entertainment, because it is not enough to kill an animal. Of course not. The human needs to see the animals suffer or only trying to save his life, while the human only care about how they will look in front of others. We already know that the human is a selfish species, and only cares for itself, and the only reason we're still alive is because we are always learning how to. Adapting to new climates by inventing things, the research of new ways to survive, and only because we are smart, but not in the way we should be. If we applicate all the intelligence the human race is known for, we could have saved a lot of species and even stopped to polluting the earth once and for all. But never is this easy. The people that have the power to control the humans are not willing to let this happen. They are very comfortable wasting all of resources without caring even for his own species. They only see more power to fulfill their greed. But not only the powerful ones think in this way. Everyone cares only about itself and itself only. Maybe others by their families or the persons who are closer to them. But tragically, a very minimum number of persons really care for the life of the living species on Earth, and this number isn't enough to make a change. People are always saying that any change, for small that it is good, but in this case, the small changes do nothing. We need to learn how to change for the good, to take care of others and not only for ourselves. We need to make people know the damage that we are taking to our home, and even more people that actually want to do something about this. I'm still thinking that exists hope. I know I'm not the only one that think this way, and maybe someday the animals could walk free away and live in harmony. It's time to make a change, a big change. And humanity needs to know that, and to make it happen, we need the, all the help that we can. If we don't want to kill the body that embraces us since the beginning, called Earth. Thank you.